Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect, where in the previous episode a lot of people starved to death. I say a lot of people, a couple of people starved to death, still more than we would have liked, and I think it was down to us placing the kitchen over here, and then obviously the distribution was slightly changed, but it seems that the main issue was all of the other foodstuffs, so things like the bacon and the eggs and the potatoes were shifted over here, while for some reason only cabbage was here, so that didn't work out. So we managed to fix that by obviously altering the food distribution, and that seemed to work quite well. We still have a bit of a problem because even though we've got a sink in here, and one sink only, the cooks are for some reason taking things from one side to the other, going across on this boat, and yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. It may be that we have to abandon this whole dock stuff on this island and transfer it via the ferry. I don't want to do that because that was the whole reason he's doing this, and I don't know what's happened here, but we saw a little bit of a fight, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people unconscious and another person that's injured and given up. This is Jobsworth here that seems to have done that. I mean, they might be called, the nickname might be Jobsworth, but I think it's John Wick that's being around here. And all he had was a baton. Anyway, speaking of that, actually, I do need to go to programs and turn off our, where is it? It was guard taser certification. We want to stop running that. And also, let's check staff. Dog handlers, we do need some more. We are okay for guards. Armed guards, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more because of how we're going to set this up. In fact, you know what? 1, 2 more dog handlers. And I think we'll probably... Do we need to start the guard taser certification? I don't think so, no. Okay, so let's set up some areas around here for patrolling and such. That says it's not secure behind at least one door. Well, it is. It's behind that door, but there's not much I can really do here. One of the options I may have... Let me just check out this door. Let's go over to door, and we could actually put a road gate in. That's something that I've never used inside here. Really? Do I really want... Am I really thinking about this? Why not? I mean, because it's called a road gate. Yeah, well, you know, that's called a solitary door, but we're using it in not solitary, so let's do it. let's see if this works out. We're going to dismantle these again then, because we'll be moving things and altering it around. This obviously will have some automatic door openers and servos on it, but there you are. In terms of the prisoners, we haven't actually seen a snitch or anything since we built this, which is worrying. I mean, to be fair, I haven't really been keeping a strict lookout for the arrivals and such, but there you are. There's more contraband being thrown in. Shame. That's currently not working as well, because for some reason the pipe wasn't placed. I will place that in there now. Oh, hang on. This yard is working. Ah, right, okay, hang on. If I go to yard then... Actually, if I just do that... Does it fix the problem? Minimum size 5x5. Hang on, yard. And secure behind at least one door. It's definitely secure behind doors. Those road gates are... Well, I guess they're not. Are the classed as doors? No. That's a shame, because I really like the look of those. Okay, dismantle and dismantle. Sadly, they will never come in handy again, because we don't have any roads. I'm going to have a bit of a road barrier. Yeah, that'd be cool. Right, okay. Large jail door on either side, like that. And then... what do we want? Walls, rusty wall across there. And across there. And then we'll see what that's like, just to see if that actually functions. Supermax only. Supermax only, yes. While we're here, patrols. It's a blue patrol, which we'll set up to go around the outside, like that. Followed by a further one on the inside. Because of the distance between them and the gaps, this should be fine. We're going to assign a dog handler, 2 of, followed by armed guards, and a standard guard on each one. In fact, probably that would be fine. I don't think we need 2 dog handlers. Certainly want an armed guard. A couple of armed guards there. That is still not fixed, but they are cracking on with that. And once they've done that door, it should be sorted. All my door openers will have to be placed. We've got 24 families wanting to visit. Obviously, they're not able to visit because we've removed visitation. But there you are. Still waiting for this door to be sorted, and that is now done. And it's not secure. Okay. I'm guessing because it's the guard pavilion then. It's not the yard, it's the guard pavilion. So I'm going to put... I can't put a fence around that. Yeah. Room requirements. Construction. Oh, concrete tiles blocked. Hang on. Dismantle. There's something going on with that yard. With that thing there. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I'll remove it. We'll see if it fixes the issue. That's removed. In a moment. I mean, I am taking down that while we fix that. And now it's sorted. Okay. So the guard pavilion is breaking the yard. Right. The guard pavilion is breaking that yard. Placing yards in open areas for guards and armed guards to watch over prisoners. Assign guards with the deployment menu. Increase the level of suppression in the area. Guards are sheltered from the weather. Outdoor only. Might as well place it down and see if it breaks it again. But it might be because of how it alters the footprint of the yard, and it's not technically the right size. Anyway, there's... Oh... Another fight in here. Free fire all sectors. We don't put up with any of this, to be honest. Like, the people that are fighting are going to fight anyway. Whereas a lot of them, as you can see, are now putting their hands up. Although, not as many as I would have thought. 11 deaths, mainly because of free fire. That would have happened anyway. They probably wouldn't have stopped. Anyway, that's that. Over to here then, medical bed. So medical beds will go along like so, followed by the ones on the other side. Morgue down the bottom, fairly interesting and easy. There we are. Nice design. What we also want to do is probably put the bins in there, like, because obviously like clothing and stuff you'll want to be throwing away. Technically we want an incinerator or something, but that's what we're going to have. Court stand can go in this area. We'll have a, where is it, a radio, which we'll place in that corner, followed by, do you want to place a TV or something? Place a large TV, it means they'll be able to sit there and still watch it. So that should be alright. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that hat stand, I don't like it. Not where it is anyway, I'll place it in there. Okay, that's all sorted. We just need to make sure that this has got decent temperature, so that would be in logistics temperature. That is fine. These are okay. Not so much around here, so let us run some, where is it, objects and radiator. We're going to run some radiators in. Place them in like so, and that should do the job quite nicely. Obviously we'll have to connect all that, but I will do that in but a moment. We'll also put one in here. And the common room will also require one, which I'll do that, and that'll hopefully sort that one out. Speaking of the common room, hang on, it's eat time. I'm just going to see if the prisoners are getting the food. And It seems to be that is the case, yes. Clothing need is a bit of a problem though, and I think it's because we just don't have enough janitors. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple more janitors, and obviously the workers are there as well. We've only got 2 doctors. I'm gonna hire a couple more doctors. By the way, I know people did suggest in here that we assign doctors. You can assign doctors like that, and I am going to do that. And same as for prioritize area for guards and gardeners. Cooks, we will assign cooks in... How many do we have? We have a total of 16 cooks. So I would say that if we change this room, kitchen, that's not right, kitchen. If we put the kitchen back in up the top here, like so, and then we go over to deployment and cooks, want to put a total of 6 in there, and then 10 over there. That is now correctly assigned. However, I assume that the food distribution is not. Oh no, it is. The food distribution is correctly assigned. I think it still kept that, so that's good. Anyway, and you can see they're actually now hanging around here, which is exactly what we wanted. And yes, the guard pavilion does seem to break, sadly, the yard, which means we're not going to use it, even though it would be, I think, really cool. It's just not happening. So let's just place a couple more things in the yard. What it does mean, though, is I can dismantle these doors, and indeed that radiator it'll be, and we can put that road gate back in. Even though it was a strange design, we are going to do it. Just to go back through stuff, we've got 26 grand, receiving about 2 grand per day. Currently day 81, just under, well, just over 9.5 hours played there. In terms of grading, reoffending rate at 7%. I think that has gone up a little bit. We have punishment at 6, reform at 1, security 0, health at -2. So overall, not a positive trend. A lot of that is due to some of the issues we've experienced in regards to bugs and some fairly interesting logistical challenges, but also I could have been a little bit more precise when it comes to checking people coming in, but I've been focusing on this building. Not an excuse, just a reason, an exposition rather than anything else. Prison value is minus 10,000 because of probably all the deaths we've had. Profits are, like say, 1998. We have 18 staff fatalities, 91 capacity, 26 deaths in custody, no escapes, and 2% reoffended paroled early. And there you are. There is a lot more intake, which is good. I'm just waiting for the guys to continue over here. Let's go to walls and doors and then doors. And once again, we're going to place this road gate in, but only once they've demolished, or dismantled rather, that one. Right, that's fine. Back over to the doors, and we want to have a road gate in there once they've finished doing that, which luckily they now have done. That'll go in there. In terms of utilities, door servo, we'll put a door servo in either side. In the common room then, we're going to do something similar to the other area, and we're going to place in a TV, a large one, and actually we'll probably place it up here, and then just place some chairs around it. That should be fine. Do we have pool tables? We have pool tables in here and books. I'll place 2 pool tables, and I'm not going to put in anything down the bottom because I have a feeling that we'll have to basically change this and add something else down the bottom. We'll see how we go though. Anyway, there's the road. The road gate comes all the way back to there. Yeah, it happens. To be honest, we don't even need the road gates in, do we, really? Because I bet if we dismantle these, it'll work now. Just because it's behind this one. I would actually like to put those in at some point in a different design, but not where we've got these. It's just not working out entirely. And we'll also dismantle that door servo. I think I've added in these doors and removed them about 16 times now. Alright, let's just put in the rest of this. And there we go. Right, yard's in, done. I think we'll put some lighting in. I want to say lighting, I'll put in one there and one there. And radiator once again. Radiators like so. And finally, hot water pipe connect all this up and all this up. And technically, we are going to try and give them... I mean, well, it's not even technically. We are trying to give them hot water. Will it work? I have no idea. I don't know if there'll be the distance for it. One more security room to finish. And we'll have a security desk in here. Followed by filing cabinet. That side. A couple of chairs. And there we are. Okay. Oh. Don't know if you saw that, but something came in. And it had some problems with it. Right, let's just check all this. Supermax, yes, the whole thing is Supermax. Yep, that's now set up. That's staff only, these are staff only. We've ordered the rest in. Right. I think that is realistically then. Everything's set up where we needed to. No, actually not. That's not the case at all. At all. Let me set a... We want a guard and a dog there, followed by a magenta patrol in the middle with a armed guard. We also want to simply assign a guard to the common room. And the yard... The problem with assigning someone to there is they've got no protection. I don't particularly want an armed guard wandering through. There's another option, actually. This one that goes around the outside, we could have them come down. We could do that. And they'll patrol that way if need be. That's okay. That's fine. Right. I think that then is... Volatile snitch ex-law enforcement. Yeah, like I said, I didn't see them. Didn't check for them either. But then again, they would have arrived yesterday, so we would have thought if something was going to happen, it would have happened then. We'll wait for the arrival of people. Oh, there's a hearse boat actually to go first. Someone's smelling a tunnel around there. It's possible. It's unlikely. We'll do a tunnel search. And we'll see what type of prisoners we have. Wow. Brendan Coggins, age 31. Legendary. Extremely strong, tough, volatile, stoical, cop killer, fearless, expert fighter. You know what? You're Supermax, mate. You're going to be the first person that's going to go over there. I don't know if you saw what happened there, but the visitor boat came, someone was on it, they turned around and went back. There they came again. What was that all about? I have no idea what that's about. We don't actually have an automatic door opener for these doors, and I am tempted to change that, actually. Let's go ahead and go for a door control system, which will go in here, followed by in the door servos, rather. They're there and there. These are all going to be locked open. I'm not going to change that. There's the mayor calling, and we can now put visitation back in. Okay, that's fine. So visitation, it will go right across there like so. And the designation for deployment is still set up, so we've got the visitor booths and that sort of thing there. And there's the visitors arriving. So let's have a quick look at the door servo. That is in, that one's in, and that one's hors d'oeuvred. So that's okay. We will connect up that one, and that one. I also want to get, where is it? It is a phone booth, because phone booths aren't in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just place these in here. You can see all the patrols there. And, oh, it's actually going to be pretty cold. Just realised in here. Radiator. Place a radiator there. It should reach that far. Now what? Just received word that the prisoners are unhappy with how much time they have to work during the day, planning trouble. Guard of head, if they had to work more than 2 hours a day. Well, they don't have to work at all because it's work/free time. But none of them have work. So I'll just change it to that. We might not even change it back, honestly. in terms of the regime, it's going to be exactly the same. We do want to alter, though, our policy. So, misconduct policy, this guy, match with... oh, maximum security. Actually, let's recommend. That's what it recommends. You basically get a lot more for a lot more things. Right, that's fine with me. For max sec, you don't get any programs. You don't get any mail. Actually, do you get mail? Yeah, you get mail, but you can't work, and you're not getting any visitation. For nutrition, all of them, medium and medium. For Supermax, you technically have a 30% chance to go on parole, but you don't actually have access to parole, so tough. That's how it is. Right. Okay. That guy's on break and actually is broke. They're sort of... It says they're pissed off. Well, I would be too. You're currently stuck on a serving table. It says sitting. What on earth? Right. There we go. I have no idea why that happened. So, where is our prisoner? Prisoners? There they are. There are no free cells for this prisoner. Max sec. Nope. They're actually technically correct. Now it's sorted. Right. Let's see. Let's see if... Good grief. That's quite a full board, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Where's this prisoner? Where is this prisoner? There they are. There he is. Coggins. So this is the first arrival on Max Sec Island, for the lack of a better name. We escorted in cuffs onto the boat. We transferred from one ferry to the other, or ferry dock to the other. They will be brought in, apparently through the water, just washing the feet to make sure that they're clean. The guard's just been fairly decent about that. Through the metal detector. Go through search technically, but weren't searched because they're in cuffs, so they can't be. And then finally escorted to their cell in here. There we go. Prisoner Coggins already shouting about clothing needs. Okay, well, we should be able to have clothing delivered around here anyway. We should have that. I will have to, I think... Oh no, I was going to say, I'll have to sort out the laundry a bit more. Laundry machine, I do want to place some more in. That was always the intention. So placing those in will hopefully help. That power level is running dangerously high. It will increase. But I don't know if you can see that. Oh no. There's a... What is with dogs? Kenzie exhausted and also dead. And they attack them through the wall. I don't know what it is with those prisoners attacking them. Okay. So we now have laundry machines in there. Laundry will hopefully be delivered over here. But, hang on. Dogs in tow. Oh, is it being brought to this morgue here? It is. Right. So this is the thing. I actually don't know whether or not laundry can be brought up here. Let's check that. Now what I think about it. Laundry distribution. Laundry is set to go on here. but I have no idea whether or not laundry can be pushed on the transport ferry. It is a complete unknown for me. But, oh yeah, they're shouting about clothing. And they have a fairly... Yeah, that's a problem. I don't think laundry baskets can go across on that ferry. Nope, they can be. There we go. The janitor's bringing one across. This is good. Right. That's actually fine. That's actually really, really good. It's something that completely slipped my attention. I didn't know whether you could push the thing across, but it's just as if like they're carrying anything else. They're pushing it across, and it does seem to work, which is... I really like that idea. This is why we wanted to have this whole... Why can we not remove those objects? There we go. Object planning. Yeah, this is why we originally wanted to have the island connected with the ferry, because the whole point was that they would have to bring the stuff across, just because it looks cool as well. You know, we're trying to have that fine line between a interesting build and mechanics, and I'm hoping with this we've struck the right balance. That still says move prisoner uniform to cell. Hire a couple more janitors. I can't believe we have that many janitors, but we do have a lot to deal with. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. Again, didn't get as much built as I really wanted to, although, to be fair, we finished off what we wanted to. I wanted to bring more prisoners across. Next episode, because it seems to be this is working now, now that laundry stuff's sorted, we can now go ahead and check out all of our legendary prisoners and get them moved over. That will free up a lot of the main body of the facility to allow us to get more prisoners there and hopefully make it less violent. There still will be traits on these prisoners like volatile, extremely volatile, deadly, ones that you really don't want in the facility, but you know, it is what it is, and hopefully the legendary prisoners will stick around here. And then obviously we have to keep an eye on this, manage it, loads of stuff to do. There's still some building to be done. I need to change, so probably put some stuff around here. Some sand maybe. Haven't yet made a decision on what it is. We currently use the fence rather than fence grass because it wouldn't look right, but there you are. Either way, we will leave it there, and next episode we'll crack on. Like I said, transfer them over, manage all of that, and then once we've done that for maybe an episode or so, we have to look at over here. And obviously change whatever needs to be changed here. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.